I was planning on making a different video today. I wasn't going to make a video on this. I didn't even know that this even happened, but apparently the creator of Synapse responded to my videos. Yep, I've watched this whole video, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. He's trying to protect his software so bad. He's like, oh, it's not a virus, Logang, please stop exposing me. But alright, you know what? Let's just watch this video, okay? Obligatory DMCA notice. This video is protected under fair use. Oh, bruh, who would have known? Alright, you know what? Let's just watch this dumbass video.
Hello everyone, it's 3ds here. This is my first new video in a really long time, so my voice may sound a little bit different than it used to. I also have a new mic, and I'm
you sound like the nerd emoji if it was a person. That's
using NVIDIA broadcast now, so my voice may sound a little bit different than it used to. That aside, though, we're gonna take a look at this complete art jackass on YouTube today. This guy named Logang. He only has 95 subscribers, but his entire channel's content seems to be either like peddling random crypto garbage like this, which
crypto garbage, bruh.
Only has 75 views, and the rest of his videos just seems to be saying that Synapse X is a virus and shit, which, as you probably guess, is, you know, a crock of shit. Now, as anyone would know, the onus is on him in order to actually prove these accusations, which, you know, he provides absolutely none. Some of his videos.
None? Bro, none. I provide no evidence. Bruh, the amount of evidence that I provided is... Okay, look, I'm just gonna keep watching this, and I will just show everything at the end and all that.
Literally just have fucking Reddit comments where...
Reddit comments of people who are complaining about blue screens of death after using Synapse, about having a password stealer in their detections on Windows, and like, bruh, like, I don't know how professionals... The people who make antiviruses are professionals, right? And how would they just... I know that some false positives exist, but an antivirus that says that something is a hack tool and a password stealer, I have never... there is not very many false positives that get detected as a hack tool and a password stealer. And all of the other software for hacking Roblox, those don't get detected as hack tools. KRNL... I will show all the detections up on the screen right now for KRNL. Those don't have any hack tool detections. Maybe I'll put more up on the screen as well. But every single executor, Roblox executor that has hack tool detections, it is a hack tool. And a hack tool is a rat, or a... If you guys don't know what a rat is, it basically gives the owner, like whoever owns the rat, remote access to your computer. So, yeah. I'm on a VM right now. I just put in the synapse injector.dll. It's right here. This is the official Synapse. And, if you go to bitrat, it literally says that there is a rat in Synapse. So don't try telling me that those hack tool detections are the same as a game hack detection, because you guys can see there's a bitrat detection right here, dude. You guys can also see here that it is also detected as a R-key password stealer. You can see in the top left. And it also says VM protect, meaning that it is protecting that it's on a virtual machine. By the way, this is a old image of Synapse. That's why it's synapse.exe and not synapselauncher.exe. This is one of the older versions of Synapse. The reason that I didn't use the newest version is because they've already patched the newest version of Synapse. They've like, I don't know how they've done it. They must have obfuscated the code in a way that just made the password stealers and rats completely just, like, undetected now. But if you guys still have the old file of Synapse X before, I think it's literally just the last version of it, the one where the file was like named the date that you downloaded it, or it was like 4/28/21. It was in that format, so look for those files and scan it on here and you'll get this exact same result. But guys, the way that I know that it is still a virus is because if you actually download Synapse and you use any of these antiviruses that VirusTotal says gets detected, still, they actually still detect Synapse as, for example, a hack tool or a backdoor or a password stealer. There are quite a few antiviruses that still detect everything as that, except the reason that they don't get detected on Virus Total is because it is very, very easy to hide detections from within Virus Total. I don't want to get into detail with that because that would take 5 minutes, but if you go and research about that, there are ways to bypass the Virus Total detections, and they are either obfuscating the code or they are bypassing the Virus Total detections. But if you actually use the antiviruses themselves and you launch the exe on your actual computer, use a VM, then you know it'll still get detected as all those detections that there was previously. Let's keep watching this.
And blamed it on Synapse, and I just probably guess that's bullshit. And he also has no less than 3 videos that are just looking at random virus total reports for Synapse X.
Yeah, totally random.
And as you can probably guess, these don't mean anything because Synapse...
They don't mean anything? Bro, you do... Okay. Virus total is accurate, okay? It is accurate most of the time. It is what the AVs think is a virus. They see all the AVs and what they think about it, of the file, and then they show you the results. This is for professionals. This is not just some random people who create a virus total that are just randomly are like, oh yep, that's malware. Like, they literally get every AV's response, every AV's opinion, okay? So let's keep watching.
X, uses a commercial packer, so of course it's going to be getting a ton of detections on virus total because of that. So that aside, I'm going to be looking at what...
A commercial packer? Bro, that has nothing to do with hack tools or password stealers or fucking anything like that, dude.
One video in particular which has a little bit different style of evidence, which I actually wanted to comment on because it's even more, disingenuous.
It's funny that this guy doesn't look at any of my other videos. He only looks at this very one video, and this is probably the video where I have the most... Well, actually, none of the other videos have any errors, but I'll admit, I made one error in this video that I will tell you what error I made, so I will get into that. But everything else in the video is true, by the way.
And blatantly false than the others. So really look at this video.
He can't respond to any of the things that I've said in my other videos. There's no way he couldn't.
By this guy named Logang. So I'm going to be skipping over the part where he proves that this is a Synapse X download because it is, and instead we're going to take a look at him uploading the Synapse X file to any.run, which is a service that allows you to analyze portable executable files, and it's been well known to do that for many years. And we're going to be looking at some of his commentary about that and, proving it's bullshit. So let me skip over the part where he uploads it and does whatever.
All these random ass shit popping up. Synapse X has detected. You were trying to run Synapse from WinRAR or some... Alright, so this is the thing that I said that was my flaw in this video. You guys can see this error here. Okay, I'll admit I was wrong, okay? This is a normal WinRAR error, okay? Synapse was not detecting that it was running in a VM. But even if I didn't run it through WinRAR, it would have still given the exact same detections up here, okay? I guess I'll do that right now, okay? Just to show you that it would have given the exact same detections whether I had have ran it in there or not. People are just using that little tiny bit of thing that I've said in that video as evidence that the whole video is fake, which is just really stupid. So I'm gonna drag in this file that this is actually not the file that I scanned, but this is the newest version of Synapse, so it is more new, it's more accurate. So let's just see. I'm gonna launch this thing. I'm gonna actually extract it out of here, and now we'll launch it. And you guys can see that the exact same things are popping up. Yes, it did not give that error, but you guys can see that the exact same detections are here. Application was dropped or rewritten, and all this stuff here. Dropped executable file immediately after starts. All that stuff's there. So yeah, that was the only thing that was the flaw of that video, of this video here. Similar program. So it detected that it was being analyzed.
Okay, so as you probably guessed, this isn't the case.
I'm gonna skip over this since that I've already explained that I was wrong with that. So,
or because of WinRAR, does a lot of knows those files being dropped in the temp folder because of WinRAR. It tries to pin it on us because of that. Now, Synapse has methods for detecting if you're trying to analyze it. That is true.
Oh, it does have the. Why would it have detections if you were trying to analyze it?
But this isn't one of them. So I'm gonna.
Why does Synapse have things of? But bruh, why does Synapse care if you're trying to analyze it? bruh, this 3DS guy is so sketchy, bro. He didn't even explain why it even has that. Do you not want people to know that it is a malware or something? Why did you say that there are ways that Synapse X... So even the owner of Synapse X admitted that, guys. Even the owner of Synapse X admitted that it has ways of... So I was right. I actually was right. I was right, actually, in that thing, but I didn't give the right evidence to back it up.
Continue on and, showing even more of this bullshit.
Synapse X detected that it was being analyzed, okay? So, that's fine, okay? But just, guys, just to show you, Synapse X knew that it was being analyzed.
Yes, it would know if it was being analyzed, but you're running it from WinRAR, so detect that first.
So these detections might not be accurate, because as he said, Synapse X detects if it's getting analyzed. So if it detects if it's getting analyzed, it's very hard for anyone to prove whether it is or isn't a virus, okay? But obviously, I've done quite a lot, okay? I've given every proof possible, and I still think it's a virus because it's pretty fucking obvious, but, So it decided it probably did something, but you guys can see that in the Synapse launcher, and guys, remember, I haven't even logged into my account, so
Okay, so the next part of this is showing that these files that are actually downloaded by Synapse X, how about the random names? Now, as anyone who's ever ran Synapse in then launch Process Hacker or Task Manager knows, Synapse X renames its files to random names in order to make it harder to detect, and
What? It makes it harder to detect? Is this guy, exposing himself in this video? Is this what this guy's doing? He literally just said that Synapse X purposely puts random names to make it harder to detect. That's literally what he just said.
This is just the UI. So, the UI, first is download.bin and it's renamed to .exe for dumb reasons, but, so, this means absolutely nothing. This is just the fucking UI of Synapse.
This cannot be Synapse X injecting into... Can it?
No.
Once again, this guy has not looked at any of my other videos in this video. He just looked at this one, which is probably not the worst one, but it's up there. I mean, it's still proof that it's a virus. It's still a decent video, but some of my other videos were definitely better,
It's not. This is just UI.
I don't even on this, okay? This is just a...
Alright, well, I'm going to skip over that because that makes no sense, but...
It makes no sense that I don't even have Synapse on it? Well, I don't have Synapse on it. I didn't even log into my account. I mean, there is Synapse on it, but it's not doing anything. So it basically isn't on it. It was dropped or rewritten from another process.
Yes, it is dropped from our process. You ran the fucking installer, and then it fucking dropped the UI. No shit, that's a case.
No. If you look at the thing, it literally says that a unknown file put itself into the temp, which then probably put itself into another directory of Windows. That's how viruses work. Starts an application with an unusual extension. Drops a file with... Some of these warning ones that I said are actually normal. I think I actually said that in this video, but... Some of those warning things are normal, but the danger one is not normal. With a compile date too recent, executable content was dropped or overwritten, reads environment values, reads the computer name. Bruh, okay, I'm just saying.
Okay, so now this is because of .NET, as anyone who's ran a .NET executable in any .1 knows, it actually does read the computer name. It's kind of stupid, but it does that.
Well, yeah, that's okay, fair.
In order to for some really dumb shit like the application environment name variable, it's really stupid. So
first thing I agree with this guy on.
But that aside, this proves absolutely nothing, and only.
Yeah, well, that proves absolutely nothing. Yeah, that specific thing.
The thing he's proven is that the Synapse X installer runs the executable after Synapse X is downloaded.
This is, and then let's see what it did on here. Drops executable file immediately after starts. Application was dropped or rewritten from another process. Starts itself from another location. Once again, these warnings are not, they're not all bad, but some of them are. For example, executable content was dropped or over rewritten. That's kind of sketchy. Alright, so
Okay, yeah, again, this is just a launcher launching itself. This is a second stage bootstrapper, which then runs
it's not the launcher launching itself. A launcher launching itself was not malicious. If that was the case, then every file would be malicious. Every file would just be malicious. Oh, right.
the UI.
Some of these are... Oh, I just installed a software and it ran? Oh, it's malware. Too sketchy. But you guys can clearly see that it's doing a lot of sketchy stuff here.
I mean, I don't know how this is very sketchy when it's literally just downloading files into the bin folder of Synapse X. The random names are just because of the UI.
The bin file? If it's downloading files into the bin, then why is it going into the temp? You just contradicted yourself right there, bro.
Renaming itself for that in order to make it harder to detect.
And remember, it didn't inject it because I
Again, this is just a fucking UI.
don't even have... And, there's also, it also, I didn't even log into my account, so it couldn't have done anything. It couldn't have tried to inject. So, yeah, guys, Synapse is safe, yeah. Guys, yeah, Synapse is autistic sounds, bro. Your voice, as I said, literally sounds like the nerd emoji if it was a person, bro. You cannot make fun of my voice, dude.
Yes, again, this is the fucking UI. The only thing you've proven is that, you know, the launcher runs the UI.
It's safe, yeah, totally, 100%. Yeah, right. Something that I forgot
Alright, this guy being, you know, just moronic aside,
to add in the video is that if you actually go onto these things and you click on them, guys, take a look at this. It put itself into the temp. It shows you that it put itself into the... And yeah, it does say that the sx.exe is there, but that's just to cover it up. What it's doing is the actual exe, right, is going to the temp file while the other exe is launching. They're both launching, but except that exe, there's two copies of the exe, one in temp and one that you launched, and that temp one loads the malware, and then the one that you have launches the executor. Temp.
No, this is because of WinRAR. WinRAR puts itself in the temp. As I said before, you're running it from fucking WinRAR. No shit, it's gonna run itself from the temp folder. This is actually why Synapse X disallows you from running it in WinRAR, because it actually fucks with the install of Synapse X, and because it renames itself to fucking, like, these random...
Yeah, I was wrong about running it in WinRAR, I'll admit.
...folder names. It's fucking stupid. This is why I disabled you from doing that, and because it caused so many goddamn installation issues for people using Synapse.
Wait, what did you do? Wait, what did you do?
Fucking stupid. This is why I disabled you from doing that, and because it caused so many goddamn
Yeah, right, okay.
installation issues for people using Synapse.
And it dropped or rewritten from another process.
Yes, that's the fucking bootstrapper.
So, yeah, it put itself into the temp. It's not like they were just downloading DLLs. It put itself into the temporary file.
Videos, as I already said, it's just fucking parroting either Reddit comments or virus total reports, which...
Okay, yeah, whatever. There's even people in his comments. You sound like a younger Mark Zuckerberg. What else is there? Honestly, Synapse probably is a virus. Why would you ever need to access my PC's name? Not cool, Mr. 3DS. But anyways, this is the end of the video. I'm gonna comment, responded soon. Respond soon. Goodbye, everyone.